The possibility of redistricting is back on the table in Maryland. Governor Wes Moore called state legislators to a special session in August.
They'll consider creating a state constitutional amendment that could clear the way to redraw electoral districts likely to lean Democratic. News 4's Jackie Bensen has more on what's at stake and why now.
Democrat stronghold Maryland was initially cautious in considering equivalent retaliation as states like Texas created more likely Republican congressional districts ahead of the midterm elections, which decide control of the House of Representatives. That has now changed, says Todd Eberly, professor of political science at St. Mary's College of Maryland.
The loss of those potential seats in Virginia and then the second wave of redistricting after the Supreme Court decision on voting rights, I really think motivated them to say, okay, Maryland probably needs to get involved in this.
The lesson learned when neighboring Virginia's attempt at redistricting was overturned by its Supreme Court is a likely motivator for making sure Maryland's Constitution has it in writing, says Eberly. He says without it, a 2022 ruling involving a state legislative redistricting plan could be a stumbling block.
A constitutional amendment absolutely would supersede a judge's ruling or an existing judicial precedent.
Governor Wes Moore said in a statement, "For months, I have said that inaction is not an option, and we cannot sit on the sidelines while voting rights, fair representation, and the foundations of our democracy come under attack across the country." University of Maryland political science professor Dr. Niambi Carter.
Now, of course, the pendulum swings, right? Administrations don't last forever, but I think there's a sense that doing nothing would be too dangerous politically and otherwise.
Maryland's minority whip, Republican State Senator Justin Reedy, reacted, saying they already hold 7 of 8 congressional seats. One Republican congressman represents hundreds of thousands of Marylanders who deserve a voice in Washington. This special session is designed to erase that voice. The proposed amendment to Maryland's Constitution would require a 3/5 majority in both houses to pass, and it would be in effect for the 2028 election. Jackie Bensen, News 4.